Hello class 10. In last class we had seen how to solve the quadratic equation and many problem we had seen to solve how to solve the quadratic equation. Now in the next chapter that is based on word problems, that is based on quadratic equation. When we have to solve the word problems based on quadratic equation, the following steps we should follow. Now see, then in the step 1, what we should do, represent the required quantity of the problem by variable either x or y. After representing in terms of x or y, now in step 2, translate the given statement to form an equation in the form of quadratic equation in terms of either x or y. Now in the last step we have to solve the equation. For solving the equation we have to apply either factorization by splitting the middle term or by applying the quadratic formula, that is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Now in this chapter we have seen the different problems, and the problems we have to categorize in a different type. Now in the type 1, now you see here the type 1, that is problems based on numbers. Now see a problem. The sum of a number and its reciprocal is 4.25. A number and its reciprocal, and their sum is how much? 4.25. Find the number. So whatever is required term here, that we have to suppose, as we have explained in the first step. Represent the required quantity for the problem either x or y. Now see here, let the required number be x. Now according to question, number and its reciprocal of number and their sum is equals to how much? 4.25. Now see, if the number is x and their reciprocal will be 1 by x. Now see, number x and its reciprocal 1 by x and their sum is 4.25. Now 4.25, change it in the fractional form, remove the decimal, take 2 zeros, by 5, cancel from 5, 20, cancel from 5, 85, again cancel from 5, 17, and 5, 4, that is 17 by 4. Now for removing this x, each term of both the sides multiplied by x, this x into x, x square, this x cancel, 1 is left, and this 17 into x, 17x by 4. Now cross multiplying, this 4 into x square, 4x square, 4 into 1, that is 4, and 17x in the denominator you can suppose 1, 17x into 1, that is 17x. This 4x square is same, plus 17x transferring this side, minus 17x plus 4 is equals to 0. Now this is in the quadratic equation form, in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. You can suppose here a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 17, and c is equal to 4. Now see, by after this step, either you have to apply the factorization by splitting the middle term, or you can apply the formula method. Now this question I am solving by using the formula method. X is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. 2, the value of a is 4, minus by formula, and the value of b minus 17, plus minus the value of b minus 17, 4 by formula, a is 4 and c is also 4. This minus minus plus 17, 2 4 is 8, the square of minus 17, 289, 4 4 is 16, 16 into 4, 64. Now subtract 289 minus 64, 225, the square root of 225 is 15. Now 17 plus 15 by 8 and 17 minus 15 by 8. 17 plus 15, that is 32 by 8, and 17 minus 15, that is 2 by 8. Now cancel 32 by 8. 32 from 8, that is 4, and 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8. Hence the required number will be 4 or 1 by 4. Now see the second type. The second type that is based on time and work. Now see a problem. A can do a piece of work in X days and B can do the same work in X plus 16 days. It means B taking 16 days more than as compared to A. If both working together can do it in 15 days, calculate X. It means in how many days A will complete the work. That is our required term. Now see, it is already supposed here A can do a piece of work in X days. Then we have to calculate here 1 day work of A, that is 1 by X. B can do a piece of work that is given X plus 16 days. Then 1 day work of B is 1 by 16. Whatever days, that you have to take the reciprocal, because time and work is inversely proportional. Then 1 day work of A and B. 1 day work of A is 1 by X and 1 day work of B is 1 by X plus 16. Now it is also given A and B working together can do it in 15 days. That is given in the question. If both working together can do it in 15 days. A and B working together can do it in 15 days. Then therefore 1 day work of A and B, that will be 1 by 15. So 1 day work of A and B is 1 by 15 and 1 day work of A and B 1 by X plus 1 by X plus 16. So both part we can equate. Now see here, 1 plus X plus 1 by X plus 16 is equals to 1 by 15. By taking LCM, product of the denominator, this term divided by X, X cancel, X plus 16 1 X plus 16, X plus 16 divided by this, X plus 16 cancel, X 1's are X, X plus X 2X plus 16 and X into X, X square and X into 16, 16X. Now cross multiplying, X square plus 16X 1's are X square plus 16X, 15 2's are 30X and 15 16's are 240. X square minus 16X minus plus 30 transferring this side minus 30 plus 240 transferring this side minus 240 and minus 30 plus 16 that is minus 14 and minus 240 is same. Now this time we are solving this factorization by splitting the term. Instead of this 14 we are writing 24 minus 10. Either you have to add or subtract, we will get minus 14 and the product of these two, it should be product of 240 into 1, that is 240. Now see the prime factor of 240. Now see, X square 24 into X 24X and X into 10 10X. Now take in the first two term X as a common, in the last two term 10 is the common. Now see these two factor it same, X minus 24 and X plus 10. So X equating with X minus 24 is equating with 0, that is X is equal to 24 and X plus 10, that is X minus 10. So the negative value will not be possible because time we are going to find here and time cannot be negative. So the value of X should be 24. It means A can do a piece of work in 24 days. That is our required term. Hence this is the answer. Now see one more problem that is based on geometrical figure. Most of the geometrical figure we have to solve here by applying the Pythagoras theorem. I think you should know that the square of hypotenuse is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Now see a problem. A diagonal of a rectangle is 60 meter more than its shorter side and the larger side is 30 meter more than the shorter side. Find the sides of the rectangle. Now see here the figure. This side you can consider as a shorter side and this side you can consider as a longer side. The shorter side we are supposing as X meter and then the question it is given that the diagonal is a 60 meter more than the shorter side. It means X plus 60 and the larger side is the 30 meter more than the shorter side. We have to suppose here, let the length of the shorter side be X. According to question, length of the diagonal X plus 60 meter and the length of the larger side is 30 meter. I think you should know that each angle of rectangle is equal to 90 degree. Now see this portion. This portion forms a right angle triangle. See here ABC. It is perpendicular, it is base and it is hypotenuse. Now applying the Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, I think you should know that h square is equal to p square plus b square. In this figure, hypotenuse is AC, perpendicular is AB and base is BC. So x plus 60 whole square, x whole square, x plus 30 whole square. Now here expanding x plus 60 by a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. This x square is same. Here again applying a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. This x square and x square will cancel because same term in opposite sign. same term with the same sign in opposite side, it will be cancelled. The square of 60, 3600, 2 60s are 120x, x square 30 square 900, and 2 into 30 60x. X square 960 is same, plus 3600 taking this side, minus 3600 plus 120 taking this side, minus 120x. X square is same, and 1 minus 120 plus 60, that is minus 60s, plus 900 and minus 3600, that is minus 2700, which is equals to 0. Now this is in the quadratic form. Now this question again we are solving by splitting the middle term. For 60 we can write 90 minus 30. So x square 90 into x, 90x, 30 into x, 30x. If x is the common in first two term, x minus 90, 30 is the common in the last two term, x minus 90, x minus 90 again common, and x plus 30. Now equating these two factors with the 0, equating first factor with the 0, that is x is equal to 19. This gives the value x is equal to 19, and the equating the second factor with the 0, that gives the value of x is equal to negative 30, which is not possible because length of the sides of rectangle cannot be negative. Hence the shorter side will be, we have supposed here x, that will be 90 meter, and the larger side will be x plus 30, 90 plus 30, 120 meter. Hence answer. Thank you.